Hello and welcome to Rep Africa. Today is the 8th day of November and we have a great African, a very special individual whose birthday we are going to be celebrating right here, right now on Rep Africa. This man is a living legend. He is the best music artist manager in the entire continent of Africa. This man is behind the success of more than 80% of all the big music superstars you have known in Nigeria since the last 28 years, if not more. He is presently the manager of the Grammy Award-winning star boy, Wizkid of Africa. I'm talking about the man himself. I'm talking about the big boss of African music himself. I'm talking about Mr. Sunday Are. My name is 100%. I represent the entire continent of Africa, and this very beautiful video is powered by Africa. The entire continent of Africa. Now, before we go into the birthday celebrations proper, please give this video a like, press that thumb up button, share the video, press the subscribe button if you are yet to join the Rep Africa family, and finally, please turn on the notification bell button. That way, you will not miss any of our beautiful birthday videos. Thank you so much for your support. We do sincerely appreciate them. You are absolutely 100%. Without much ado, let's go straight to the event of the day. Mr. Sunday Are is the chairman and the CEO of List Entertainment. And believe you me, the list of music artists that he has made very successful through List Entertainment is so long and endlessly 100%. So sit back, tighten your belt, relax, and enjoy this exciting and scintillating ride 100%. You won't believe it, but Mr. Sunday Are, who is an accomplished percussionist and conga player, actually started from a humble beginning, but has defied all the odds and have risen to become the continent's most successful music artist manager. I don't know of any other artist manager in Africa who has touched so many music superstars as Sunday Are has done over the course of the last 3 decades and still counting. Oga Sunday Are joined the Roots Foundation in 1979 and paid his dues the hard way. But it was at the African Music School that he learnt everything he needed to know about musical instruments. After his tutelage, he moved on to October Band, but in 1984, the band left with Orlando Julius on a playing tour of America, leaving Sunday Are behind. But like a cat with 9 lives, he survived. He went back to Richard Cole, who was the band leader of Bongo's Igwe's Groove Band, and who also produced Oliver the Coke at some point. Richard Cole was like his boss, and soon after, Oga Sunday Are started off working at the Phase 2 nightclub, where those days Mandy Brown was the prominent artist in the house. Mr. Sunday Are worked with Miata Fambule, a Liberian artist who he met from his days at the Root Foundation. At some point, the late superstar Majek Fashek who was arguably the most purely talented musician in Africa, went to Mr. Sunday Are, stating that he loves Mr. Are's style and would like to work with him. That was how Oga Sunday Are became Majek Fashek's manager and traveled to America with him. He played the percussion and also managed Majek Fashek's band. As Majek Fashek's manager during his best music years, Sunday Are's ambition and dreams was to win the Grammy Award with the superstar, but it wasn't to be. Only Jah knows what happened. However, Sunday Are was to realize this Grammy Award dream with yet another superstar, Wizkid, many years later. Oga Sunday Are managed Jazzville for 1 year, helping them put together some of the most successful shows in those days. Now, did you know that Sunday Are is the one who created the masked man, whom we all know as Lagbaja today? When Lagbaja approached Sunday Are to help him set up his band, he never did wear a mask then. It took Lagbaja almost a year to convince Oga Sunday Are to work with him. When they finally agreed, Oga Sunday Are set up his band. Oga Sunday Are was actually working at Sony Music with Mr. Laolu Akins when he set up Lagbaja's band. What a man. Later, when it was time for Lagbaja to enter into the studio, he went to Mr. Sunday Are and together they entered Decca Studios, where they recorded Lagbaja's first work. The self-titled album was released under Motherland Records. When it was time for Lagbaja to release his second album, titled Kulu Tempa, Oga Sunday Are told him that it would be much better for them to release the second album under a notable record label that will have the muscle to promote it well. Lagbaja was a bit skeptical about going to a big record label at that stage of his career, but Oga Sunday Are, being a wise and a very strategic manager, insisted. At the end of the day, Lagbaja agreed and Sunday Are took him to Sony Music, where he, Sunday Are, had a very strong tie. He got Sony Music to release Lagbaja's second album, and the rest, as they say, is history. The Mask Story. During those days, Oga Sunday Are and his group had this concept of having a faceless human being who can sing, play the instrument, and dance, perform now and then. To play this role, they used Kunle Ojomo, mostly, and a few other people. Then one day, Oga Sunday Are told Lagbaja that he should start wearing the mask permanently as an artist. Lagbaja was very angry with that suggestion, but again, Oga Sunday Are convinced and practically forced him to start wearing the mask. Today, that masked man is a figure known all over the world. That's some 100% innovative creativity right there. Mr. Are worked with Lagbaja for 6 solid years before moving on to other artists. Did you know that Oga Sunday Are is the one who set up Tunde and Wunmi Obe's band? I guess you didn't know. Did you also know that he is the one who took Obesere to Sony Music and helped him record Asakasa, OBTK, and Mr. Teacher? Oga Sunday Are have managed and worked with Laolu Akins, Shina Peters, Wasiu Anyinde Marshall, Onyeka Onwenu, Omawunmi, Brackets, J. Martins, and so many more. The list is endless. Let's get to how he made Asha. On that fateful day, Oga Sunday Are, a jazz lover, was at the BJ's for their monthly jazz event when a certain young and unknown female artist was brought to him by Muyiwa Majekodunmi of Jazzville, where Mr. Are has previously managed. It did not take long for Mr. Are, with his keen eyes for raw and pure talent, to see what this lady had got in stock, and immediately set out to build and make her the international music recording and performing artist that we all know today as Asha. First, he gave Asha his card, and the following day on a Monday, when she called, he asked her to join him at BC Olatilo's office in Anthony. When Asha came over, she told Mr. Are that she wanted to do music, but had no help, had nobody to support her. Oga Sunday Are bought for Asha her very first CD recording system and her first rehearsal equipment. Oga Sunday Are believed so much in Asha back then when she had nothing that he went beyond helping her find her feet and actually financed and set up her first band. What a man. Now, let's go to how he managed the More Hit the Bunch, how he discovered Wande Cole, and also managed all the More Hit artists during those days when More Hit dominated the African music scenes. Oga Sunday Are was at the TBS on that fateful day when Don Jazzy and the band came up to meet him. The band prostrated on the floor while Don Jazzy simply bowed his head. Both of them pleaded for him to work with them, telling him that somebody had recommended him. That was how the whole story started. Oga Sunday Are subsequently became the band's manager. He also set up More Hit Music Band, and in a couple of years' time, took More Hits and all its stars to the very pinnacle of African music, and made the band the Coco Master, the biggest superstar in Africa then. Oga Sunday Are, not satisfied with these huge and fabulous achievements, also took steps that led to More Hits breaking into America. He impressed on them from day one that they need to break into America and have a deal with an American record label. He also told them of the need for them to play live in order to brighten their chances of breaking into America. So they did the collabo with Snoop Dogg. Mr. Are then used some of his connections in the United States during his sojourn there with the now late Majek Fashek. They also went for a friend's birthday party in Dubai, and as fate will have it, they met Kanye West, who was also at the party. Later, what followed was some smart, elaborate deals, arrangements, and joint businesses for More Hits, merging with good music for projects. Now, let's go to how he discovered Wande Cole. It was at the University of Lagos. Oga Sunday Are was there for some event with Don Jazzy and the Coco Master. He was just passing by when he saw some guys in a car park singing and beating their chest to the rhythm of their songs. He just stood there for a couple of minutes, and with his nose for sniffing out raw diamonds, he simply took them to Don Jazzy and the band, then went about his businesses. Before you could say 100%, Don Jazzy gave Wande Cole his contract and he came to the house. Wow. Remember that I told you at the beginning of this presentation that Ogasonde Are is the manager of Africa's finest, the star boy whose real stage name is Wizkid. After the expiration of his contract with Empire Mate Music, owned by Banky W, Wizkid established his own record label known as Starboy Entertainment. And being a very wise and hugely talented artist, he soon made a decision to call it quits with his former manager and go for the best manager around. So in 2015, he announced Mr. Sunday Are as his manager. Since then, Ogasonde Are has managed the Starboy to countless international collaborations, churning out hits after hit songs that culminated in a Grammy Award which they won at the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards at Los Angeles, United States of America. By this, Ogasonde Are fulfilled the long-time dream he had while managing the late Majek Fashek many years ago. And I have a feeling that there is still more to come from Ogasonde Are and the Starboy. With those two, believe you me, anything and everything is possible. 100%. I love Ogasonde Are. I love him 100%. Boss, you rep Africa 100%. That's why on this very important day of yours, Rep Africa is very proud to celebrate you. We join your wonderful family members. We join List Entertainment and the endless list of music artists you have established, built, managed, and made very successful. We join Starboy Entertainment. We join the Starboy himself, the Grammy Award-winning Wizkid. We join Nigeria, Africa, and the entire music world. We all are wishing you a happy 100% birthday. You have done so much and contributed so much in developing African music and musicians that no single documentary or presentation can fully cover. You have taken African music to the world stage. You are still there like a warrior you are, a 5-star general still fighting, pushing, building, and doing the best you can to advance African music even higher. Keep repping Africa, boss. Keep flying her flag high and bright. The entire continent of Africa is very proud of you. We love and adore you here on Rep Africa. Sempe for the man we sabi. You are absolutely 100%. Now, if today, the 8th day of November, is your birthday, no matter where you are on this planet Earth, Rep Africa is celebrating you as well. We wish you a happy 100% birthday. We wish you every single thing you wish for yourself and 100% more. We hope and pray that by this time next year, we shall be here to celebrate you bigger and better. You are absolutely 100%. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's show some love to our celebrants today. Proceed to the comment section and wish Ogasonde Are a happy 100% birthday. Please give this video a like. Press that thumb up button. Share the video. Press the subscribe button. Before we draw the curtain on today's program, I want to remind you all that Africa is the greatest and the most beautiful continent on earth. There are so many wonderful, great and awesome things about Africa. We Africans must start portraying and showcasing them to the world. By doing so, we rep Africa 100%. Be a good ambassador of your father's house, cause charity begins in the home. Be a good ambassador of your community, local government and states. Be a good ambassador of your country, and most importantly, be 100% ambassador of Africa. I love Africa. I love Africa. God bless Africa. God bless the entire continent of Africa. Till I come your way again on this great platform, take 100% care of yourself. Be your brother's keeper. Stay safe and remain blessed. Milovunu, 100%.